Harpers Ferry, West Virginia. Awesome. One of my favorite small towns. Right, I'm gonna get started. I filled up my water bottles and now I'm gonna start riding from Harpers Ferry to Washington DC. Yeah, it's beautiful here. Look at this view. It's just absolutely gorgeous. That's the Potomac River. Yeah, it goes all the way to DC. It's a beautiful day today. Absolutely gorgeous. Perfect day to ride the C&O Canal Trail. Good thing is that the trail is shaded, so it's not hot. It's perfect. Look at this creek. Couple of people are there. Yeah, I stopped for a moment. There's that bridge. I don't think I have taken this bridge. Yeah. I've been in Virginia side. I rode from Harpers Ferry to Washington DC from the other side, Virginia side. But I don't think I took this bridge. It's a trailhead there. Such a beautiful ride. It's easy down the hill. If you're riding from Harpers Ferry to DC, then it's downhill. It's fun. Going like 16-17 miles an hour and okay. That looks cool. I have done both ways. I have done it on top of it and underneath. Lock 29. Near that. Point of Rocks. I'm gonna go to town, eat something. Alright, let's go to town. Pretty cool. Point of Rocks. Hey. C&O Canal. Point of Rocks. Let's see. I think they have a restaurant right here. Somewhere here. Oh yeah, Big Belly's open. I don't think it's open, but who knows, maybe it is. Alright, let's see what they have. Big Belly's rice platters or rice platters. I'm gonna get the rice. I'm so full. This is such a great place to stop. Yeah, it's called Big Belly, and they're giving us so much food that I took out of it to go. So I have my dinner. Alright, I'm gonna start riding again. Let's see what I did so far. 13.2 miles. 13.2 miles done and 50 miles to go. But today I'm gonna ride maybe, I don't know, 20-30 miles and then leave rest of it for tomorrow. C&O Canal, Point of Rocks. Alright, let's continue. That was a great stop. Point of Rocks. If you're looking for a place to eat, I would recommend this Big Belly eatery. Lots of food. Yeah, altogether was 68, so if this one was 13, then I have 55 miles to go for today and tomorrow. And tomorrow afternoon on I'm boarding the train again and heading back to Jacksonville, back home. Yeah, it's a nice ride. Temperature is actually in 80s, but it doesn't feel like 80s. It feels like 70s. It keeps about 10 degrees cooler than actual temperature is. It's all shaded, that's why. Alright, another lock or trailhead. Yeah, that's the trailhead. Solon's Ferry. But no ferry. Yeah, nice place to take a break. Beautiful. Yeah, it's a nice ride, especially with this clear sky and temperature feels like in the 70s. Perfect. I stopped for a moment. I checked out the bird. There was an Acadian flycatcher. So peaceful. Hi. That's pretty cool. Dogs in the wagon and that's so cool. That's the lock 26. Look at this huge tree. Lock 26. Temperature is just perfect. No wind and going downhill. White Ferry is coming up. Yeah, I'm gonna take a break here and see how far I'm gonna go today. But this is the White Ferry trailhead. It's actually White Ferry. Oh, take a little stop there. Take. Alright, it's time to head out. Historic White Ferry. Alright, another lock. It doesn't say what's the lock number, but it's after White Ferry. I have about 15 miles to go, I think, today. Then I'm gonna camp right before the Great Falls. Alright, I think I have like maybe 12 miles to go. Something like that today. And then tomorrow I'm gonna have the rest of it. Maybe 23 or so. So nothing, not much. Right now I have done 35 miles. So if I do maybe 13 miles, then tomorrow's gonna be only, let's say 12 miles would be 45, 55, 65, 23. Yeah, like 23 miles tomorrow. Span branch. Okay, I'm not gonna stay here. I'm gonna go 10 more miles and right before the Great Falls is the campsite. I'm gonna camp there. I have camped there before. On your left. Yeah. That's the Potomac River. It's wide here. It's getting wider. Alright. Going over. another trailhead. That's a nice trailhead. Interesting. Lock number 23. Beautiful. Cateye. Look, this one actually works. Yeah, lock is locked, and I'm pretty sure you can actually open it. That's how they regulate the water. So cool. Alright, this is it. That's the campsite. This is nice. Oh, my bike is so dusty. I need to clean it up somehow. Oh man. Yeah, this is nice. Yep, that's where I'm gonna put up my tent. Right here. Okay, I cleaned myself up, changed clothes, and I put the tent up, and now I'm gonna eat and going to sleep. Hikers, bikers, midnight is when it's getting dark. I think it's getting dark after a couple hours, so I still have plenty of time to hang out here. But first I'm gonna eat. My lunch portion was so big that I only ate half and took half to go. So, there's a lot of vegetables and rice. So that's what I'm gonna eat. Good morning, I'm ready to go. It's 6:30 in the morning and I'm taking off. That was my campsite alongside of C&O Canal Trail. It's a biker campsite, so you don't have to pay anything, it's free. Alright, I'll take it off. I have 23 miles to go. 3 miles to Great Walls, then go all the way to DC. And this is the last day. My month-long travel coming to the end. And I'm glad I had a chance to finish up this month-long trip with C&O Canal Trail. This is such an awesome trail. If you haven't ridden it, I highly recommend. It goes from DC to Cumberland and continues all the way to Pittsburgh. Pretty awesome view. Great Falls Tavern. Awesome view. people with kayaks. River rafting. Alright, I'm heading back to the entrance. It's always nice to visit Great Falls. Yeah, it's a beautiful ride here. Look at that. Awesome. Hello. Okay, I'm gonna hop over to Capital Crescent Trail, I think. No, that's not the one. Yeah, it's coming up. Another lock. I have about 9 miles to the beginning of the trail, so not much left. Oh wow, it's closed. Has to have a detour somewhere. Temporary detour. Okay, let's do that. Okay, like they're gonna rebuild this section. Back on the trail. Wow, look at this trees down. I guess I have to lift it over. Oh man. It's the Capital Crescent Trail. I could take this one, have a paved trail, but it goes alongside of the C&O trail. And eventually it switches over. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. That's the Capital Crescent Trail. That goes in parallel from this point with the C&O Canal Trail. Since I have ridden C&O so many times, doesn't really matter. Sometimes I take this one instead. It's paved, of course, and much smoother ride. See, the C&O goes right next to it. If you wanna ride gravel, you can stay on the C&O. If you wanna ride on the paved, you can ride this one. Capital Crescent Trail. I don't know why they are right next to each other. Sun is out. Wondering that this morning was cloudy overcast, but no, sun came up just as it was predicted. Yeah, you can hike this trail too. Looks nice. Okay, I'm gonna stop here in this Starbucks for the breakfast. Stay there a little while, and then I'm gonna spend time in Washington DC. Late afternoon, I'm gonna board the train back to Florida. Okay, that's the end of the trail. Trying to navigate myself through. I'm gonna take the Virginia Avenue, and I think this one takes me directly into the city. Alright, here you go. The rail between the roads. Awesome. Look at this awesome view. Washington Monument. All right, let's head left. I am in Washington, D.C. Awesome place to be. Yeah, right in the mall. Memorial Mall. I'm just riding around and enjoying the day. Look, they have done some upgrades here. All these museums are free to visit. Refreshment. Humongous. Absolutely beautiful. Yeah, I never tried one of those. Doesn't feel safe. Heading to the Union Station. It's time to leave this place. Yeah, Washington DC. What a massive building. It's huge. Alright, that's the Union Station. Something to eat and I'm gonna board the train. Alright, I'm gonna get the bag and then I'm ready to go. Okay, I'm going to drop off my bike and coming back and catching the coach. So the baggage car is always behind the rooms.